It was announced last week the Utica Comets coaching staff, which includes Mr. Sergei Brylin, who joins us now. Sergei, you'll be on the home bench here in Utica. Just tell us how you're feeling.
I feel good. Again, it's a new challenge for us, a new city. So I'm looking forward to put a good season together. And it's been obviously a tough time the last few years with pandemic and all that. So, again, looking forward to next year.
You spent time on the bench in Albany with the Devils AHL affiliate. Then you went on to Binghamton, now here in Utica. So you've seen a lot of prospects over your time, and some guys stand out. I was wondering if you could just tell us, what your hope is here as you step into Utica with some players coming over from last year. What's your philosophy going into the season to try to help these guys eventually get to their dream, their goal, getting the NHL?
Yeah, like you said, our job is to get them ready to make that next step and achieve their dreams to be an NHL players every day. And again, we have a lot of prospects. We have a lot of young kids coming, so it's exciting time for organization and for us, especially the development coaches. And again, some of them is going to spend a little bit of a time with us. Some of them is going to spend more time with us. Hopefully, they all going to make it, but it's a process. So we're going to take our time, and we're just going to provide whatever they need in order to become better and be ready for the NHL game.
I know you spoke with Kevin Dineen, the head coach, recently. Just you played against him in the NHL. What do you know about Kevin, and how do you expect the working relationship between you two, and of course the coaching staff to go?
Well, obviously, I know more about him as a player. He was a great player. Played a lot of games, a lot of years in NHL. As a coach, he accomplished a lot. He was an NHL coach for Florida. He coached at the Olympic level with the women's team, and had success. So again, I'm looking forward to learn from him, and looking forward to help him with my knowledge and my experience. Obviously, I know most of our players coming. We signed some free agents. Some of those guys I'm looking forward to meet. I haven't seen them play yet. But again, it's just my job is to support wherever we're going to be doing, and provide my knowledge and experience as a coach and as a player.
Let's talk about your experience, because you won 3 Stanley Cups, and you did it with incredible coaches behind the bench. You look at Jacques Lemaire, Larry Robinson, Pat Burns. Those are all men who helped you win the cups that you did. Can you talk about maybe what you think ties those men together, what their coaching mindset, how it helped you guys become 3 times in the NHL history as the best team?
Again, they were all a little bit different with their approach, different personalities, but the only thing they all had is attention to detail. I think the whole organization, under Lou Lamoriello, was focused on those little things, and I think that played a huge role in our success. And this is what I preach also. Again, we don't want to take away, creativity and freedom of the young, talented players that we have. And but again, in order to win, and especially in the playoffs, you're gonna have to be responsible and reliable out there. And that's something that we always stress is those little details of the game that they make a huge difference.
So you were part of maybe one of I think the greatest eras between yourself and the Red Wings and Colorado. There were some incredible teams that were just stacked because it was before the salary cap era. Do you ever look back and think, of all those great teams, we were one of the top teams that accomplished 3 cups in your era?
And again, yeah, absolutely. If you think about it, in early 2000s, we played 3 times in the Stanley Cup Finals in 4 years, and we won 2 of them. So we were close to winning against Colorado, but again, weren't able to finish them off at home or in their building, being up 3-2, going home. And again, if you look at the way the league is now, it's an accomplishment to make the playoffs. And I don't want to I don't want to say anything about myself or our team, but we missed the playoffs in '96 after winning the Stanley Cup in '95. That was the only time I wasn't part of the playoff team. So I mean, it's great. We took it probably for granted, and we didn't get. And I think New Jersey Devils doesn't get enough respect around the league for doing that. People have a tendency to talk about Detroit and Colorado, even Dallas. Those are great teams, but again, if you look at New Jersey Devils, I mean, not a big market team, but again, it had a lot of success around that time.
Can you give us, because when your NHL career, you moved over to play over in Russia, and you play with a man that we know very well, Robert Esche, and he was with you on 2 years over there in St. Petersburg. You got any Robert Esche stories for us? Ones you can tell us, at least publicly?
No, again, it was great playing with such a great goalie. As a player, I played center a lot. And when Chico was in the net, it was so much easier going back to the D zone, because on any dump in, so any pucks going around, he was able to handle it and start the breakout. And when they will put the Russian, his backup Russian guy in, good goalie again, but he wasn't as comfortable as him handling the puck, and it was such a dramatic change for me, because you have to get back and probably always defend, because we don't have a puck or we're under pressure right away. So yeah, again, great guy, great goalie. We spent a lot of time together during those 2 years in St. Petersburg, and again, it was a great experience for me. Playing in great city in Russia. It's beautiful there, and people are passionate about hockey, and it was a start of new kind of team that became like a staple in Russia now. Like it's one of the probably most important biggest clubs in Russia right now.
Well, you're going to be connected to Robert again through the Utica Comets, and we've heard nothing but great things. We should have a phenomenal year with you guys at the helm. I want to thank you for taking the time to talk with us today, and we look forward to speaking with you often during the season.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you for having me.